It's villas in the sky, as you guys call them, right?
Exactly.
So let's talk about this beautiful master plan sitting inside DIFC.
Just to give you an idea before I move to the master plan, I wanted to tell you what is H&H. H&H is actually the most niche and the most luxurious developer that you have on the market nowadays. So our aim is to create a new standard for the luxury market.
You got the famous David Chipperfield, who's designed the whole master plan over here. Tell us a little bit more about him.
So David Chipperfield is actually the Pulitzer Prize winner of 2023, and he is known for his timeless pieces. And as we all know, these projects are already timeless, and this is why we really wanted to collaborate with him over these buildings and this community.
So he's designing the whole master plan, the community, or the buildings?
So he's designing the whole master plan with the community.
Amazing.
He's designing the Four Seasons, the Carlyle, and the two buildings that's going to be in the back. But we're not only collaborating with David Chipperfield on this community, we're also collaborating with the famous WEC company that have done the water feature of the Burj Khalifa, the Road Atlantis, as well as the Las Vegas
So the
famous
people behind
fountain.
some of the most beautiful and biggest projects in Dubai are being involved in this particular project?
Exactly. And we're also collaborating with Basmet for landscaping here that did the Notre Dame de Paris, but also that are doing the Janub by Amman. So you're going to have this unique space in the center of the center of Dubai.
And you have a pedigree of architects and developers and designers that have been involved for this particular project.
Exactly. The right people with the right track record, and this is what I always say to the clients: look at the track record of every person that you are working with.
And H&H?
H&H, we only have a track record of luxury. We are the ones that have done the Four Seasons Hotel, the Four Seasons Resort, the Four Seasons Hotel in DIFC, and we are the only developer in Dubai, one of the only developers that is collaborating with the most dominant hospitality and management brands.
So if you're a top brand, first developer you're thinking of is H&H.
If you are not only a top brand, if you are a niche brand that caters for a specific type of clientele. That's why our projects have limited availability, because we cater to a specific type of clientele. We're not here to cater for the mass market. Our brands might be known, but they're known only to specific.
So let's talk about that, because I know that these particular projects don't have that many units in the building, even though it looks like it could fit like 200, 300, 400 different units. How many units fall into Four Seasons? How many fall into Carlyle?
So not only these projects don't have that many units inside their buildings, but they also don't have that many projects around the world. And this is actually a strategy and something that we really wanted to do. Okay, so for example, here in the Four Seasons, you have a building that is 21 floors, but in that whole tower, we can say, it's a low-rise tower, but we can still say that it's a tower. You have actually only 63 residences.
So 21 floors, 63 residences.
Exactly.
So how many, on average, how many units per floor?
So on the lower floors, we're going to have 5 units per floor.
Okay.
And then on the higher floors, we're going to have around 2 to 3 units per floor maximum.
So you want to be on the higher floor or lower floor? Depends.
So it depends, because we are seeing now a new type of clientele that actually are more comfortable, because you know the new Western clientele is actually more comfortable to be in lower floors.
Okay.
You know, so it depends on who is really here to be inside the building.
Okay.
Will
And the
depend on
Carlyle, how many units do we have over there?
So the Carlyle, which is right here, you actually have a tower that is 32 floors, and that beautiful tower is only 40 residences, 40. So if we look at the whole community that we have, which is the Four Seasons, the Carlyle, and opposite neighbor, which is going to be the Janub by Amman, you're actually going to have not more than 160 units.
How many units around?
In the whole community, fine, the Triangle of Gold, you're going to have maximum 150 units.
So you talked about the pedigree of architecture behind over here. Are they also doing the interior design as well, or have you got other people for that?
So no, so each building will have a different interior designer. So
You didn't pick the same one?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
No, we wanted to each project will have its own character, its own print.
Sure.
So the Carlyle, which is a project by Rosewood, is actually done by Tristan Auer, which is one of my favorite interior designers. because first of all, he's French, and he has done one of my favorite hotels actually as well, which is Le Crillon in Paris, which is a Rosewood hotel, and it's just a timeless hotel. It's a timeless palace actually that is a monument in Paris. So it's breathtaking and timeless, which is a very important.
So that same person is doing the interior design for this building?
Exactly, of the Carlyle. And you're really gonna see in the quality and in the finishes that you can really feel Tristan Hour's touch.
Okay.
But what is very special about the Four Seasons that you don't have in any other project is that all the residences from low to top have a 4-meter ceiling height.
Wow.
What we wanted to do in this community is that we wanted to create a generational community, a timeless community again and again. I know I repeat a lot the word timeless. Like it's properties that we want for generations to keep.
Yeah.
Okay, because Dubai is not anymore this
1-2 year kind of thing. Yeah.
It's a home for people, and this is where we wanted to. This is what we wanted to do. We wanted to create real homes for people to live in. So we decided to have large sizes. We have villa sizes in our apartments. Our 2 bedrooms here are 3,700 square feet. You're talking about 350 square meters for a 2-bedroom.
Some villas are not that size.
And they have a 4-meter ceiling height. Our 2 bedrooms in the Carlyle, they are 5,000 square feet. They are 480 square meters, 470 square meters.
It's a lot of apartment.
Exactly.
But there's big space. Amazing. And the ceiling height here?
The ceiling height here is going to be 3.2.
Okay.
But you're going to have larger spaces.
Yeah.
And the ceiling height here is going to be 4 meters.
I really like that because when you guys focus on ceiling height, a lot of these developers sometimes have smaller ceiling heights. And you could have large apartment sizes, but the actual like cubic square meter, the actual size, the volume of when you walk in, the feeling of what you get, you don't find that with smaller ceiling heights.
Yes, definitely. These projects are actually perfectly positioned because they are in the center of the Dubai financial district.
Yeah.
And we wanted to bring some tranquility lifestyle to the clients. And this is why we decided to do this very calming water feature with these landscape of trees and air. So this will actually a little bit represent the elements of life, you know, like water, air, and earth.